Good morning, beautiful people of the world. Good morning. It is Tuesday, June 4th. Okay, I'm on the right track now. I know what day it is. I am running a little late. A little behind. How y'all doing today? Hope you had a good Monday. We already into Tuesday. Thank you, Jesus. Praise the Lord. I mean, 3 more to go. 3 more. So yesterday, I got to work. No, I wasn't there Friday because I had the colonoscopy. So I got to work Thursday. My last day at work was Thursday. I wasn't there Friday. So yesterday, I was standing outside we got this office called like the laborer's office, where we take all our sheets for our time, vacation requests, stuff like that. And it's where my two foreman bosses, where their offices are in there. So I had to do an edit sheet for Friday, because even though you call in or you request vacation, their system is totally different than where I was before. I had to do an edit. So I'm standing there and I'm filling out my edit, or getting ready to fill it out. And they have a bulletin board outside of the office with all the news for us, in regards to, whatever. And I look up on the bulletin board and I see one of my co-workers was killed. And I'm just like, oh my God. And so he was, when I was over in another department, I know y'all like, how many departments do you work in? But when I was in this other department, he used to drive this motorcycle, the 3-wheeler motorcycles. He would drive it to work. He loved that thing. In the summertime, he was always on it. Somebody hit him and killed him. So when I tell you it was so shocking. So shocking. I was just like, oh my God. Oh my God. So, yeah, just unbelievably shocking. So he was an older man. He might have been, I don't know how old he was. Oh God, I don't know. Probably in his late 60s, middle 60s, I don't know. But anyway, everybody thought that he and I were cousins, because when he would speak to me, he would always say, "What's up, cuz? Hey, cuz, what's up, cuz?" I just, oh my goodness. That just crushed me. And when they said celebrating the life of, and I saw his picture on the flyer, I was just like, oh my God. Oh. It just broke my heart. I said, Lord Jesus. When I understand he was killed over the Memorial Day holiday weekend, and I don't remember hearing about it on the news. And it may have been on the news. There's so much tragic stuff that happens all the time here in Chicago, but I don't remember. But my heart just goes out to his family. Oh boy. boy, oh boy. So anyway, that's how my Monday kicked off before I could even get to work. And I was busy yesterday, and normally I'm not that busy, but yesterday they had me get a van, a departmental van, and I had a list of addresses, and I had to go to each address and check out to see if some material that the construction crew had left. So that's what I did. That's what I did. But it's really, 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 really sad, you know. Oh boy, it's sad. But anyway, you know, you just never know. You just never know when your last day here on earth gonna be. And that's why I always say, you know, putting your energy and your everything into people who don't want to be bothered with you, who don't see your value, who don't see your worth, who take you for granted, you know, don't want a nice person. They want somebody who, you know, I don't know. So I have learned. That's why I have learned to let people go. And it's a hard thing when you really care about somebody, when you really like somebody, when you start to develop feelings and you falling in love or starting to love somebody and they keep rejecting you and they keep acting like they don't care about you, and you gotta let go. And it's hard. Letting go is the hard part. You know, it's really hard. But I have decided, for me, I have decided that I have to let go, because I can't give people my energy and give people all of me. Because just like this man, you know, you just don't know when your last moment, second, or hour is gonna be here on this earth. And you've spent all this time pouring into people and never being poured back into, and you could have been with somebody who really cared about you, somebody who really want to be with you, or somebody who really like you, you know what I'm saying? And you've wasted time and energy on somebody. And it's truly a true statement when people say that life is short, because it really is. You think about how fast we grew up. You know, I tell my son all the time, you're going to be an adult longer than you are a child. And responsibilities of an adult is, it's major. It's major. So I tell him all the time, I said, listen, stop stressing out about things that have not happened. Stop being concerned about if you have this or you have that. Stop worrying about your hair, or, you know, you should always care about how you look, but don't stress or be obsessed with it. You know what I mean? My son has an obsession with his hair. And I told him, I said, you know what, if we need to go and get you some therapy, we'll go get you some therapy. My insurance will pay for it. I said, but you've got to stop being obsessed. And when I tell y'all he is obsessed, And I never thought that I would have a boy, because usually women are like that about their hair. Because I know how I feel about my hair. But he just, you know, he's overly obsessed. And I tell him all the time, stop it. I said, because if you're overly if you have an overly obsessed personality, I said, that will get you in trouble, because then you become overly obsessed with a person, which is dangerous. You become overly obsessed with the job or your house or these things. People and material things fade away. All of us are going to die. We know that. All of us are going to die. And our material things will fade away. That's why when you have a house or when you have this or that, you constantly maintain it because shit break down. You know, it's just the way that it is. You know, this is the most raggedy ass street. I don't understand. They putting up the Obama Library, which I know you all have heard. The Obama Library is gonna be here in Chicago. But okay, you all putting up the library, but y'all done put all these holes in the streets, and they ain't even trying to come back and fix them. I don't get that. All this infrastructure money that we got from the government, they will not fix these streets in Chicago. Y'all see me hitting all these holes. So, I try to tell him, about being overly obsessed. I'm like, stop that. Stop being overly obsessed. You can't be overly obsessed. My poor child, I tell you, he needs something else to do in his life. He really do. He needs something else in his life. I was really hoping that he was gonna get a job this summer, but that has not panned out. I sat there and did that whole long ass application, and they ain't even called. Called him. His last day of school is today. It was supposed to be Friday, but he's done with his finals. He got 2 great awards. One that said award for respectful behavior, and the other one was for having a great positive attitude. And Christopher has a learning disability, and I think the repeating things over and over again and the obsession, I think that's part of his learning disability. But on the flip side of that, when I tell you he's whipper smart at things, I didn't even know you could share your screen with somebody on the iPhone. He told me that. There's a lot of things that he says, and I really, I spend a lot of time with my son, a lot of time. It's just the 2 of us, and when I say just the 2 of us, meaning in our immediate household, other than my mom. But I spend a lot of time with Christopher. I spend a lot of time pumping him up and building him up. This girl that he really likes, she hurt his feelings. She just stopped speaking to him, and that really hurt him. And he was like, what did I do? And I said, sometimes girls be, on their cycles, or they can be PMS and moody. And he was like, no. He was like, this been going on for a minute. He's like, it was so funny. He's like, she ain't been on a period that long. And I was cracking up. And he's even giving me advice about my friend, and he's like, I just don't know what I did to her. I just don't know. I really liked her. And I don't think she likes him like he liked her. And I told him, I said, I can relate, because that's what's my friend. He don't like me like that, and I told him I understand. And I said, sometimes people just don't like you like that, and you could be the nicest, sweetest, most attractive person in the world, but if a person don't like you, they don't like you like that. I said, and people show you in their actions that they don't like you like that. I had a colonoscopy on Friday, and I was telling my friend the day before that I was kind of nervous and stuff. No response. Friday, he didn't call to check up on me to see if I was all right. How did it go? You feel okay? And he's had a colonoscopy. Nothing. And when I moved, he didn't support me in that. My housewarming party, he had the nerve, the audacity to tell me that he wasn't coming. I was like, oh, okay. No, I'm not coming. Okay. All right. Nothing can he support me on. Nothing. And I'm so broke right now, y'all. I used to have been a friend to him. I know I have. You know, I know what I've done. And I told him in the text, I said, you know, I think about you all the time. And I always, you know, like the type of job he has, he's always in a lot of pain because his job is physical too. He's like a laborer too. And he has to person afford land. And so I know that, you know, he be in pain. And I'm always, you know, like bad him creams and stuff like that. He's like, how many creams you gonna have? I said, well, I'm just trying to find out which one work, you know, so you won't be in so much pain. But like I told him in my text, I said it's not reciprocated, you know. It's not reciprocated. And he can come over and he can be in excruciating pain. And y'all, my one hand, something's wrong with this hand. I don't know what. When I went to the doctor's like, it's just a muscle strain, but it hurt all the time. But I said that to say that I will massage him down, and do whatever I can to make him feel better. And when he come over, I be like, okay, let me, you know, he be like, ooh, rub my shoulder, I rub his shoulder, you know. Whatever he wants. And like I said, my own hand be hurting, but I rub it. But you can't pick up the phone and say, are you okay? Did they find any polyps? How you feeling? You know, you need me to bring you anything? You hungry? I know you ain't ate. Nothing. I did that whole move myself. I had movers moving, but every box in that apartment I boxed and taped. I bought all the boxes. I bought tape. When I tell y'all, I bought bins, storage bins, all that stuff was, you know, I don't know how much I spent, but I believe I spent about $1,000. As many times as I kept going back and forth, buying boxes and buying this. Then I had to pay the movers. That was like about $700. He never offered to give me a penny. Nothing. And I'm just like, when I tell you my luck with men is horrible. It's horrible. Never came to move a box. Never said what you need. Never said, you got a pickup truck. You could have took some of my boxes. Never. Nothing. And so, you know, I said all of that to say that like your life is like a vapor. You know, we here 1 minute and we gone the next. And I'm pretty sure that my coworker who enjoyed his motorcycle, his three-way motorcycle or whatever it is, he died doing something that he loved. But I'm sure I am almost positive that he did not think that he would not return to work after the Memorial Day holiday weekend. when that's going to be the last time that we say something to somebody. And yet we waste all this time with people who just want to use us and don't really want us. You know, like I said, I don't have good, and I don't want to say luck because I don't believe in luck, but I just don't. I don't know. You know, I start off liking men, really liking them, and I promise you, they will do something or show me that they don't like me. I was reading something that somebody had wrote to me on Facebook saying, it was like, telling me that, you know, I have such a big heart. And they said something else. And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, I do have a big heart. And I can't help being who I am. But what? I look at some other women and I try not to compare myself to other women. But I listen to other women talk about how well they're being treated. Even by men that they're not in a relationship with, but they having relations with. And I'm like, wow. Wow. I ain't never had that. So I tell Christopher all the time, stop worrying. Stop worrying. And stop being concerned with people that don't want to be bothered. Stop worrying about your hair. Stop worrying about things that have not yet happened. Stop worrying. I don't know. Anyway, I hope one day, other than another person that I'm good friends with, you know, he has stepped up and stepped in and did, you know, a lot of little nice things for me. And I know, I'm gonna also say this, I know that we're not supposed to be jealous of other people or envious of other people. But I have to admit, sometimes I'm jealous. I'm very jealous when I see other women. And it's not jealousy like I'm not happy for them, or jealousy like, you know, or jealousy like, you know, I don't want them to, I want every woman to experience happiness and love and have a great guy. Every woman. Because I feel that a lot of women deserve that, you know. But I don't know. You know, I feel like we all deserve that, you know. But sometimes I just get jealous, you know. I get jealous. And I'm like, I don't know. Sometimes I just feel like, I don't know if you all ever feel like this about whatever. Sometimes I just feel like, when is it going to be my turn? You know? So anyway, y'all, I'm going to get ready to get off of here. I don't know. I'm not grieving. I'm not in grief mode anymore. I'm okay, and I'm done, and I finally made that decision. And I told him, I said, I can't be your friend anymore. And the reason why I said I can't, and I didn't say that we can't be friends anymore, because he wasn't a friend, never was. I said I can't be, because I know that I was. So, you know, that's that. I've blocked him off all my social medias. I've blocked him from calling or texting me. I don't have nothing for him. My coworkers standing back here talking, and they loud. These two men, they cool though. But anyway, oh, excuse me. Y'all have a good, blessed Tuesday, and I'll see you tomorrow on Wednesday. All right, y'all. Bye.